welcome. Thanks for staying patient with our connectivity stuff. We're doing the best we can to continue to bring Zoom. I think there's just a ton of traffic, so we've been having a little bit of like log off. If something happens during the class and Zoom logs off, just stay in whatever pose you're in. It's probably here, and I will get back up and running as soon as possible. Hopefully, it won't happen. We'll do the best we can though. All right, find a comfortable seat. You can sit in Sukhasana with your legs crossed. You can sit back on your heels. Let your hands rest where it's most comfortable. If you like to close your eyes, close your eyes. Otherwise, softly gaze down and forward. Just take a moment to tune in to where we're starting our practice this morning. It's important to notice the way that we feel. To bring that idea of mindfulness into our interactions, into our practice, into the way that we move through our day. And it really starts by observing our own body from a physical standpoint, but also mentally and energetically. So how does your body feel this morning? How is your energy? Where do you feel your energy in your body? Where are you holding tension or tightness? When we bring attention to those areas, they all of a sudden release just a little bit. So maybe you notice you're shrugging your shoulders a little bit. You're tensing up your face or your belly. Can you notice that and then soften? And start to bring your attention to your breath. Maybe you start to deepen your breath. Maybe you just notice your breath. Take a really deep breath in and exhale through your mouth. Try to make your exhale longer than your inhale. 2 more. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Last one like this. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands together at your heart. If it feels right for you this morning, perhaps you set an intention for your practice. We'll honor that intention with a single round of Om. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply. Good. Slowly start to release your hands and blink open your eyes. Take your time, make your way to hands and knees. And then you'll bring your hands right underneath your shoulders, take your knees hip width distance apart. And you can choose whether you want to point the toes straight back or tuck the toes under. It's a little bit different either way, so either one is fine. And inhale, arch your back and look up. Good. Exhale, round your spine, draw your belly in, drop your head. Continue like this. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. 2 more. Inhale, arch the back. And exhale, round your spine. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Okay, come back to a neutral spine. Okay, reach the right arm straight up towards the sky, open up through the chest. And then thread your right hand through that space in between your left hand and your left knee. Come to the outer right shoulder. Maybe you walk your right or your left fingertips up to 12 o'clock. You can bend the left elbow and then press down to the back of your right hand. We'll take 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Okay, press down through your left hand. Come back to center with the right arm in the air. So open up. And then put your right hand on the mat. Good, inhale, arch the back, look up. Exhale, round your spine. Come back to neutral. And then left arm reaches up, open up through the chest, and then slide it through so back of the left hand comes down. Good. Walk your right fingertips up to 12 o'clock. Press down through the back of the left hand. And then breathe in. Breathe out, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Breathe. Breathe out, 3. Okay, inhale, come back to center, sweep the left arm up. Put your left hand on the mat. Inhale, arch the back and look up. Exhale, round your spine. Come back to neutral. Tuck your toes, stretch it back, downward facing dog. Move around a little bit here. So pedal out your feet, shake out your head and neck. Just find your foundation, find your pose. Spread your fingers wide. Press down through the inner and outer hands equally. Notice that you're finding length in the sides of the waist instead of pressing your chest back towards your thighs. You want to keep the shoulder joints safe here. Inhale, come forward into plank pose. Firm your belly, firm your thighs. Exhale, stretch it back, downward dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank pose. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Exhale, step it in between your hands. Inhale, reach the right arm up, take a twist. To modify here, put your back knee on the mat. Exhale here for 1. In. Exhale, 2. Breathe. Breathe out. 3. Bring your right hand to the mat. Drop your left knee, untuck your toes, shift your hips back and straighten your right leg. Maybe you wiggle that heel forward, the right heel forward just a little bit. Inhale, look forward and get length in your spine. Exhale, fold over your front leg. Breathe. Breathe out, 1. In. Exhale, 2. In. Exhale, 3. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend into the front knee. Tuck your left toes, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way down to your mat. Inhale to cobra pose. Root down through the tops of the feet. Feel your kneecaps lift, your thighs engage. Roll the shoulders up and back. Lower your forehead to the mat, child's pose. Tuck your toes, stretch it back, downward facing dog. Very nice, left leg lifts, inhale. Step it through as you exhale. Inhale, reach the left arm up, take your twist. To modify, back knee drops down. Sailing here for 1. Breathe. Breathe out, 2. In. Exhale, 3. Left hand to the mat. Drop your back knee. Shift your hips back, straighten your front leg. Inhale, look forward, get length. Exhale, fold in. Breathe in here. Breathe out, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, look forward. Place your left foot down. Tuck your right toes, lift the knee. Stretch it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way down to your mat. Inhale, lift up to cobra pose. Exhale, lower all the way down, child's pose, seat to heels. And stretch it back, downward dog. One more vinyasa. Inhale to plank pose. Take your variation. Exhale, lower all the way or halfway. Inhale to up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Stretch it back. Walk to the top of your mat. Feet apart. Bend your knees a little bit. Fingertips down or hold opposite elbows. Let your upper body drape over your upper thighs. So if you attach your lower belly to your upper thighs, then do that. You'll know that you're hinging the hips forward, the hip crease forward. Let your body get heavy. Shake out your head. Yes, no, maybe. Maybe even flutter out your lips. Good, release your hands to the mat. Inhale, look forward, lengthen your spine. Bring your hands to your hips as you exhale. Rooting down strongly through the feet. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale your breath to top, release your arms to your sides. Good, breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, fold forward, touch your toes. Good, inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, take it back and lower chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, stretch back. Breathe in. Breathe out, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. Breathe out, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Bend your knees, look between your hands. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, arms by your sides. Keep moving like this. Inhale, stretch the arms up, reach up. Exhale, bow all the way forward. Let your head relax. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, take it back and lower. Inhale to upward dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in here. Breathe out for one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Breathe in. Breathe out, four. Inhale. Exhale, five. Bend your knees, look between your hands. Step or hop forward. Inhale, look up and lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, stretch your arms up, reach up. Exhale, arms by your sides. Last one like this, arms reach, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, take it back and lower. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in here. Breathe out for one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Breathe. Breathe out, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, five. Bend your knees, look between your hands, step or hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, arms by your sides. Bend your knees, reach your arms up, Utkatasana chair pose. Exhale, hands to the mat, then straighten your legs and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take it back and lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps, back foot rounds. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Take it back, plank pose, lower halfway. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot forward, back foot flat. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, two. Breathe. Breathe out, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Breathe. Breathe out. Five. Bend your knees, look between your hands, step or hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Bend your knees, reach your arms up, chair pose. Exhale to stand, hands right at your heart. Drop your arms to your sides, bend your knees, reach your arms up, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to the mat, then straighten your legs and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take it back and lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, stretch it back. Right foot steps, back foot rounds. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Take it back and lower. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, stretch it back. Left foot forward, back foot flat. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, stretch back. Breathe. Breathe out. In. Exhale, two. Breathe. Breathe out, three. In. Exhale, four. Breathe. Breathe out. Five. Bend your knees, look between your hands, step or hop forward. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Bend your knees, reach your arms up, chair pose. Exhale to stand, hands right at your heart. Drop your arms to your sides, bend your knees, reach your arms up, chair pose. Last one like this. Exhale, hands to the mat, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, take it back lower. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, stretch it back. Right foot steps, back foot grounds. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands to the mat, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, stretch back. Left foot steps, back foot grounds. In. Exhale, hands down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, stretch it back. Breathe in. Breathe out. One. In. Exhale, two. Breathe. Breathe out. In. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Bend your knees, reach your arms up, chair pose. Exhale to stand, hands right at your heart. Good. Bring your hands to your hips. Step your feet about hip width distance apart. Hug your elbows in just a little bit. Inhale, lift to the center of the chest. Hinging at your hip crease, bend your knees a little, fold all the way forward. And then catch your big toes with your peace fingers and thumbs. Inhale, look forward, get length. And exhale, fold in, elbows wide, shoulders lift. Drop your head for 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. Breathe out, 3. In. Exhale, 4. In. Exhale. 5. Inhale, look forward. Release the grip on your toes. Put your fingertips on the ground. Heel toe your feet to touch. Okay, come up to your tippy toes. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Come all the way down into a low squat. Stay high on your tippy toes. So keep your fingers down. Yeah. Squeeze your legs together. Come all the way down. All the way down. And then bring your hands to heart center. And you sit your spine up tall. Keep squeezing your inner legs together. Lift your hips 2 inches. So you're really gonna feel this in your quadriceps. You got 5. Squeeze your legs together more. 4. You guys got this. Use your legs. 3, 2, and 1. Widen your knees. Place your hands on the ground. Set up for Bakasana or crow pose. So hands flat, arms are straight-ish. Squeeze your upper outer triceps with your knees. So knees on the outside of the triceps, squeeze in. Look forward. Maybe you just sit here and set up the structure of the pose. Maybe you start to shift your weight into your hands and lift 1 foot. Maybe you lift both feet. Keep squeezing in through your knees, and as you do that, can you straighten your arms just a little bit more? You got 5, 4, you got this. 3, 2, and 1. Chaturanga Dandasana or step straight back to downward facing dog. You choose. Good, we'll all meet in downward dog here. All right, lift your right leg straight up and back. Come forward into plank pose, touch your knee to your nose. That's 1, we're doing 5. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to the nose. Shift forward. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose for 3. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, knee to nose. This is 4. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to nose, 5. We're gonna hold here. Stack your shoulders over your wrist. Squeeze your knee in for 5. Squeeze more. 4. Press up through that space in between your shoulder blades. 3, 2, and 1. Right leg lifts. Keep your right leg straight. Flex the foot. Can you stack your right hip on top of your left? Keep the leg straight to start. Reach out through your inner heel. Get as much length as you can. And then bend your knee. Drop your heel towards your butt. Try to level out your shoulders. Level out your armlets. Good. Take 2 more breaths here. Just opening up through that right hip. Good. And then straighten the right leg. Close off the hip. We're going to come into pigeon pose. So right knee towards your right wrist, ankle towards your left. For this variation of pigeon, we're going to keep our arms straight. So tuck your left toes and walk your left leg back a little bit. Inhale, lift up through the chest. Take draw your outer right hip back just a little bit, almost like you're trying to squeeze your inner thighs together. We're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. For 1, stay high up on the arms, so arms are straight. Exhaling for 2. If you'd like to keep your back toes tucked, you can do that to encourage an inner rotation of that back leg. Exhaling for 3. Breathe in. Breathe out, fold. In. Exhale. 5. Let's come out the same way we came in. So tuck your left toes, lift the knee. Squeeze your right knee into your chest in a push-up position. Stretch the right leg straight up and back. Good, and then step your right foot in between your hands. Okay, from here, ground your left foot. Walk your hands to the inside of the, can you turn around actually? Thank you. I think it'll make more sense. Walk your hands to the inside of your right foot. So your feet look like you're in warrior 2. And then you're gonna walk your hands up to a diagonal. So the arms are straight, your back foot is grounded. Press your thigh bones back, but keep your hips slightly elevated. And the sides of the waist are long. Root down to the tips of the fingers and lift the palms off the ground. Good, and then notice that you're pressing your thigh bones back a little bit more. You should get into that right hip. For 2, in. Exhale, 3. Breathe. Breathe out, 4. In. Exhale, 5. Okay, start to walk your hands in. From here, you're gonna keep your back foot where it is. Start to work your right shoulder behind your right calf. Maybe you hold the ankle with 1 or both hands. Maybe you place your hands on either side of that front foot. So again, keep your hips a little lifted, lift your hips a little bit more. Draw the outer right hip back. Yeah, for 1, breathe in. Breathe out, 2. In. Exhale, 3, stay with it at home. For 4, in. Exhale, 5. If you have a hold of the ankle, release that. Walk your hands to the inside of your right foot. Place your right hand on the inside of the right foot. Reach your left arm up to the sky. Stay with it, you guys. Exhaling here for 1. Extended side angle. Breathe in. Exhaling for 2. Don't give up. In. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. Breathe out, fold. In. Exhale, look down. Inhale, come up to warrior 2. Keep your front knee bent. You've got 5 breaths. Stay with it, you guys. For 1, almost there. In. I've done this before, so I know what it feels like. Exhale for 2. In. Exhale, 3. Can you relax? Can you soften for 4? In. Exhale, 5. Flip your front palm, reach up and arch back. Good, and then straighten your front leg. Nice. All right, we're gonna take Trikonasana. So open your arms out to a T, shift the outer right hip back, and stretch forward, out and down. The hand comes down to a shin, the ankle, left arm reaches straight up. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Exhale. Breathe. Breathe out. In. Exhale, 4. Breathe. Breathe out. 5. Look down at the mat. Inhale brings you all the way up to stand. Turn your right toes in. So pigeon toe your feet a little bit or align the outer edges of the feet with the outer edges of the mat. Inhale, lift up through the center of the chest. Exhale, fold all the way forward, bring your hands to the mat. Good, then inhale, look up, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold in. Prasarita Padottanasana A. Good, fingertips point forward. Your arms kind of look like chaturanga arms. So press the hands down and forward to deepen your forward bend. If your head is on the mat, then maybe you bring your feet a little bit closer. Just a couple more breaths here. Take advantage of your breath, you guys. Lengthen your exhale for these last 2 breaths. And last breath. Good, inhale, look forward. You're gonna walk to the left. Walk your hands around to the front of your mat. Step back into downward facing dog. Option to hold right here or move through a vinyasa in between sides. Yes, we have side 2 coming right up. Smile, stay light. Sometimes when we try, but we back off a little bit, we end up going deeper. Okay, so try not to get so rigid in what your expectations are for the pose and what you're supposed to do. See if you can soften into it and flow with a little bit more grace on the side. Lift your left leg, inhale. Left knee to your nose, exhale. Good, 4 more. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to your nose for 3. 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale for 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Squeeze in. Stay here for 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Lift your left leg up. Keep your legs straight, stack the hip. Flex the left foot, reach out through your inner heel. Stay here or bend your knee and bring your heel towards your butt. And then try to level out your shoulders. Good. Just a couple more breaths. Okay, straighten out your left leg. Close off the hip. Step your left foot in between your hands. Spin your right foot flat. So warrior 2 feet, warrior 2 legs. Walk your hands to the inside of your left foot. Arms will stay straight here, and I want you to walk your hands at a diagonal. So take like a 45-degree angle with your upper body. Okay, you're bending into the front knee, but not dropping so deep that your hips lower. So the hips are above the knee. Thigh bones back. Sides of the waist long. For 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Okay, walk your hands in. Work your left shoulder behind your left calf, so drop your torso. Can you work your left arm to the outside of your left leg? You have to bend into that front knee and drop your torso down, and maybe you hold the ankle with one or both hands. Maybe your hands are on the floor. Either one is fine. For one, in, exhale, two. Breathe. Breathe out. In. Exhale, four. In. Exhale. 5. Okay, release the grip on your ankle. Walk your hands to the inside of your left foot. Plant your left palm flat. Reach your right arm. Heel your right arm straight open towards the ceiling. For 1. In. Exhale, 2. Breathe. Breathe out. In. Exhale, 4. Breathe. Breathe out, look down. Inhale to warrior 2. Keep your front knee bent. Exhale here for 1. Stay with it. Go a little deeper. Exhale, 2. Breathe. Breathe out. In. Exhale, 4. In. Good job. Reach your, or flip your front palm, reach up and arch back, reverse your prayer. Very nice, you guys. Then straighten your front leg slowly. Get a nice stretch in that left side body. Reach up. And then come through for Trikonasana. So arms out to a T, outer left hip moves back as you extend the left side waist. Left hand down, right arm reaches up. Good, you guys. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Exhale, 2. Breathe. Breathe out, 3. In. Exhale, 4. In. Exhale, look down. Let your inhale bring you all the way back up. And then again, parallel your feet. So turn your left toes in, either pigeon toe your feet or make sure they're parallel to the outer edges of the mat. Okay, interlace this time, interlace your hands into your lower back, clasp your palms together. If this doesn't work for you, when we fold forward, hold your big toes with the outer edges of your feet. Otherwise, lift the chest and fold all the way forward. Good, squeeze the palms to touch, arms up and overhead. Just take 5 good, long, deep breaths here. Good, stay connected to your breath. Okay, one more breath. Good, press down through your feet. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Good, release your arms. Step to the top of your mat. Good job, you guys. Inhale, stretch your arms up, reach up. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, look up, lengthen your spine. Take it back, add lower chaturanga dandasana. Inhale to upward dog, and exhale, downward dog. Okay, drop your knees to the mat. Inhale, arch the back and look up. Exhale, round your spine. Good. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. One more. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Okay, come back to neutral and come down to your forearms. Same thing on your forearms. So inhale, arch the back. So energetically, your elbows are going to drag towards your knees. And then exhale, round. Energetically, press your forearms forward and down. Good, two more like this. Inhale, arch. Use that isometric motion. Exhale, round. One more. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Okay, neutral spine. We're gonna come into dolphin pose. So if you like to interlace your palms, you can do that here. If you like to take namaste hands, you can press down to the pinky side edge of the hand. I just want you to think about hugging your elbows in a little bit. Don't let them splay out wider than your shoulders, right? Tuck your toes and come into dolphin pose. So downward facing dog on your forearms. Good, and then think about lengthening the sides of the waist. Maintain that connection to the upper body. Good, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your knees to the mat. Child's pose, seat to heels. Let your forehead touch down. Arms can reach forward or back. Take a couple breaths here. Okay, slide forward onto your belly. We've done this a couple times recently. We're gonna do it again. It's kind of like reverse snow angels. So legs are gonna stretch straight back, point your toes. We're gonna start with our arms next to our hips, palms face down. Okay, as you inhale, you'll drag your fingertips all the way up and touch your thumbs together overhead. Bring your forehead down. And then exhale your arms down alongside your body. Like this. So hold on. So we're gonna inhale up, exhale down. Put your hands on your sacrum. Hug your elbows in and then lift everything up. Kind of like your thigh. So hug the elbows in and lift down your sacrum when you do this. All right, that's all right, inhale, arms up. Trace the floor. Exhale, arms down alongside your body. Keep them straight as you come down. So like you're making a snow angel. Put your hands on your sacrum. Inhale, lift your head, neck, shoulders, feet, reach out for your toes. Good. Again, arms next to your body, arms straight. Trace a snow angel all the way up. Touch your thumbs. Keep your arms straight as you come all the way down that same line. Yes, and then bring your hands to your lower back. Hands on your sacrum, elbows in. Root down through your sacrum, lift your head, neck, and shoulders with your feet. Good job, you guys. 2 more like this. Arms next to your body. Trace a circle all the way up. And then all the way down. Put your hands on your sacrum. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. 1 more. Hands next to your hips. Trace a circle on the floor all the way up. Touch your thumbs. And slowly exhale all the way down. Put your hands on your lower back, your sacrum. Inhale, lift up. Lift your head, neck, shoulders, lift your feet. And exhale, lower all the way down. Good job. Make a little pillow for your head. Take a couple deep breaths into your back body. Maybe wiggle out your hips. Okay, interlace your hands at your lower back, clasp your palms together. If that doesn't work for you, you just stretch your arms straight back. Exhale the breath out. Inhale, lift up, Shalabhasana. Lift your head, neck, shoulders. Energize your legs. Last 2 breaths. And lower all the way down. Turn your head to the opposite side. Wiggle out your hips. Breathe into your back body. Okay, one more. You can stick with that, any one of those variations where you're reaching your arms back. Or you can bend your knees and reach back to the tops of the feet or the ankles. Exhale, out. Inhale, lift up, up you go. Good, use your legs. If you're in Shalabhasana, move down through the pelvis and get longer. Good, and then release all the way down. Nice job, you guys. Bend your knees. Drop your heels left to right. Or take some small circles with the lower legs, just releasing your lower back. Okay, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, elbows up. Tuck your toes, lift the kneecaps up. Exhale the breath out. Inhale, lift to top and push up. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale to upward dog. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look between your hands. Step or hop forward, jump into a seat and lie down like that. Right, bring your feet to the mat. We have 2 last back bends. You get to pick bridge or wheel. If you're done with back bending and you are just done with back bending, come into Supta Baddha Konasana. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. If you like to take a supported back bend and you have the props, supported bridge is always an option. Okay, walk your feet and take your arms alongside your body. And on your next inhale, lift your hips up. Lift your hips. Work down through your inner heels. You can interlace your hands underneath you or hold the outer edges of the mat. Root down through the backs of your arms. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your arms. Lower your upper, middle, lower back to the mat. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Okay, one more. Bridge or wheel. Arms next to you for bridge. Hands rotated up alongside your ears for wheel pose. On your next inhale, up you go. 5 breaths. 4. Stay with it. Last 2. Good. If you're in wheel, chin to chest. If you're in bridge, just release your arms. Everybody lower your upper, middle, lower back to the mat. Let's take Supta Baddha Konasana here. So soles of the feet together, knees wide. Place your hands wherever you like them to be. And just let the energy of those back bends settle in. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. Roll over to your right side and press yourself up to a seated position. We'll take Janu Shirshasana. So stretch your left leg out straight and bring your right foot into your inner left thigh. So it's like tree pose with the legs. Good. Inhale, lift the chest. Take a little twist over that left quadricep and then reach both hands forward for your left foot. And breathe here. Stay rooted through your seat, even on your right side. Good, come all the way up. On your next inhale, then switch your legs. Extend the right leg straight. Bring your left foot to your inner right thigh. And then take a little twist over your right thigh. And reach both hands for your right foot. Okay, come all the way up. We'll finish with Paschimottanasana. So stretch your legs out in front of you. Reach your arms up alongside your ears, get length, and fold all the way forward. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. My kids were singing Christmas songs yesterday. Like, you guys have a minute. Being home, it's, you know, they wait for times like that. They're like, how many days? Like, at least 200. Yeah. Uh-huh. That should be interesting this year. Oh my God. Like, is Halloween gonna exist? All right, you guys, come all the way up when you're ready. Lie down on your back and give yourself a big hug. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Give yourself props for showing up. I know how hard it is to carve out this time. So please give yourself credit. So good for you. So good for everything you're doing throughout the course of the day. So keep showing up. Keep doing it. You guys are doing a great job. Release all the way into your Shavasana. Take up space on your mat. Let your feet fall out to the side. Let your body get even heavier. Just like we did at the beginning of class. When you bring mindful awareness into your body, you'll notice you'll become really in tune to when you're holding energy that's not necessarily serving you. So if you feel like you're holding tension or tightness anywhere else, or there's anywhere else you need to release in your body, bring your attention there. Let it go. Relax and release just a little bit more. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Bring some subtle movement back into your body, wiggling your fingers, your toes.
When you're ready, reach your arms up overhead and stretch. And then gently hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. Roll over to your right side when you're ready. And press yourself all the way up to a seat. Just notice the way that you feel. Bring your hands together at your heart. We'll close with one round of hold. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply. Together we bow forward, sealing our practice this morning. Namaste. Thank you all for joining. Keep practicing. We love you. I am back on Thursday and Saturday. I teach at 9:30 Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And if you have kiddos, I'm on Monday and Wednesday at 11 with my daughter. It's really fun. It's a half an hour. A good way to get the wiggles out. And the kids really enjoyed it. So hope to see you all soon. Thank you so much. Have such a great day.
Thank you both. Bye-bye.
You're welcome.